Hey Buddhist hikers, I'm Dries.
I'm Jente.
Welcome to the Abbey of Senonk.
A 12th century Cistercian abbey that is still inhabited to this day.
Let's take you along. Welcome to a bit of a blitz visit of the Abbey of Senonk. Let us take you from the dormitories through to the Abbey Church, into the cloister with the adjacent chapter house, until we end our journey by the unique fireplace in the scriptorium. For more info on these buildings and their function, we suggest you watch one of our lengthier Abbey videos, like the Abbey of Poblet. Click the card on the top right or the link in the description.
Let's instead focus our attention on the history of this magnificent place. The Cistercian abbey was founded by Pierre de Mazan in the 12th century in the ideal location. It's a secluded wooded valley with abundant water, stone, lime and even iron ore. That's everything you need for a perfect, self-sufficient abbey.
Things fared really well for Senonk. Over the next century, donations from wealthy benefactors grew the abbey's possession and wealth considerably. They ended up owning lands all over the Provence region. Under guidance of the nearby Pope in Avignon and the leadership of some strong abbots, the abbey enjoyed a golden age in the early 14th century.
During our visit, we enjoyed the peace and tranquility you feel when sitting inside the old Romanesque cloister. It has been lived in and used for centuries and centuries, and yet still it lends itself perfectly to its original purpose as a place of meditation and prayer.
After the 14th century, the abbey would also experience some hardship. During the wars of religion, Senonk was sacked and burned by Valdenses and Huguenots. Then near the end of the 18th century, the abbey was abandoned for nearly 20 years after the last monk died. Luckily, the buildings were bought by a family of benefactors after the French Revolution, who helped reinstate the abbey. Halfway through the 19th century, Senonk was restored to its former glory. Once again, monks were invited to live here, thus continuing a monastic tradition that is still alive even today, 850 years after it began. That was the Abbey of Senonk. Pretty cool, what do you think?
Well, I think the abbey in itself is pretty cool, but we talked about it before. When you are visiting it without a guide, you get this iPad thingy, and that kind of takes away from the entire experience.
Yeah, you tend to look more at the iPad than at the actual abbey. Oh well, it was pretty cool still.
And you get to see it in this video anyway.
Yeah. Thanks so much for watching. We were the History Hikers.
Like, comment, subscribe, and all that good YouTube stuff if you want to see more of these kind of historical places.
And we'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye.